Israel has tactical control of Gaza-Egypt border corridor and militaries have, in 10 days, discovered 20 tunnels that cross into Egypt.
This post received a score of 5,600, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Presumably, underneath Gaza is a tunnel system more complex than the Paris catacombs.
They've spent so much money on these tunnels. I don't think it can be understated how expensive it is to build a tunnel.
Not when there is basically zero health and safety and minimal geotechnical investigation and testing involved. Hamas fighters can and have died from the tunnels collapsing before without Israeli involvement.
This is almost certainly true. But the tunnels also have a remarkable structural and technical features for the resources available.
If you follow a general rule of thumb to always have the tunnel height 3 times that of the width, you usually end up with a pretty stable tunnel. And impressively, they use concrete to reinforce the tunnels.
Migrant workers for Elon Musk's Boring Company?
IDF spokesman has also released 2 videos of rocket launches placed a few meters away from the Egyptian border fence. I'll post them below. First link is streamable because Imager doesn't allow videos longer than a minute. Opening square bracket. Opening square bracket.
OMG, the rocket launcher is literally hidden in something that looks like a shithouse? Thank you for finding and sharing this vid.
What do you mean looks like? In all reality it probably is. Meanwhile some poor family is now back to shitting in the wind.
I hope every day that Sinwar didn't get a chance to flee into Egypt and will be caught in Gaza by the IDF.
I think it's pretty clear H is gone.
In case you are curious, the tunnels aren't mentioned until the 6th paragraph of the article. Classic Reuters.
AP does that shit too.
It's hard to call them paragraphs when it's really just 5 sentences separated by spaces to make them easy to read. If you can't read that far before giving up and going straight back to complain in the Reddit, Twitter comments, then I don't know what to tell you.
Imagine that.
I am guessing people who are shocked by this are shocked because Hamas has electrodes hooked up to their genitals.
This caught me just right. I'm still laughing.
Time to turn the dial up.
Give him a break. Who can monitor a whole 12 kilometers of border for tunnels? That's like 2 hours walk on foot.
What? But Egypt said there were none. Come on, there is no way they would lie.
Hamas just trying to smuggle food in for the Palestinians they care so much about.
So does this implicate Egypt?
For the purpose of diplomacy, Israel won't accuse Egypt of being an accessory. But it bothers on incompetence that these tunnels would exist and the Egyptians weren't aware. Israel has taken full control of that part of the border, so an Egyptian response is mute.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.